So my dear wife Barbara is recording this little video from today. There's my Venus hive. We had a swarm last night. We picked it up at a friend's house and put it in the Venus hive. But they left this morning around 10 or so. But it was nice of them to go in a place where I could get them. They're the largest lump in that tree. That tree, of course, has many little lumps, mostly the moss. But the largest lump there to the right of the ladder is the swarm. It's probably a 3-pound swarm. Last night it was probably 4 pounds when I got it. I don't know where the bees, I guess I left a few behind at the other house. So what was wrong with that hive, as far as I know, is I had not made the frames waxed. They were wood frames with a V for the bees to build comb on, but I felt that I should wax them, but then I hadn't yet. I hadn't planned on a swarm. I should have been ready. The swarm came just before dark. I had to run and get it, bring it home in the dark. I put the bees in the dark, and so I hadn't had time to prepare the frames. And as I suspected this morning, they didn't like just being in a wooden box, and they left. So I've got to get up there and cut a few branches out of the way because the box is pretty large. The box has to be able to go under the bees, and then I will brush the bees into the box. Last night it was so much, it was very much dark and the bees couldn't see what they were doing. I could still see them, but when I put the brush into the colony, it was just like chocolate mousse. It was so very strange to carve into those bees and have them drop into the box. They're right above my, you can see the big swarm there now. They do not need smoke to calm them, but they do need smoke to say hello. Only one of those puffs actually touched them. I puffed several times because I kept missing them. Only one puff touched them, and now they know at least that I am a beekeeper. I am completely smoked. That swarm has been around since 3 days now, so it should be mean. It should be hungry and mean. They say a 3-day-old swarm is a mean thing. So that's why I'm totally dressed like that. You never know. If you're on a ladder and they're mean, it's too late to be protected. So it's always smart, especially if you're married. You don't want to be falling off a ladder in front of your wife, especially. I would hate that. So I take care of myself. Anyway, you need a good ladder. You need a little bit of gymnastic ability. My smoker has a nice hook on it, so you can hook it places like they're just there. Oh. They're likely to be more mad today than they were last night. You'll have to go now.
Okay, I'm going to let you get up there now.
These bees ended up being very nice. I told Barbara to go away because she didn't have a suit on, but they turned out to be very nice. And I got them in and they actually stayed. They liked the wax I put on their frames, and now it's 8 hours later and I'm leaving them alone until tomorrow. I think I'll feed them for the first time tomorrow. They should be pretty hungry. They probably used all their honey sitting around waiting for 3 days, and it was 2 cold nights too. Anyway, there I am about to get the bees, and I made Barbara go away. So that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching.